Hey y'all, it's Elisha and welcome back to Elisha's Crafty Hoplop. It is still Monday, y'all. It is still Monday and I am on with our next round of ATCs. Now, I recorded this at 10:15 p.m., but we are having some internet issues in our building. So I don't know if it's going to upload or what time it's going to upload. It'll upload at some point tonight. Whenever this has happened in the past, it still uploads. It just sometimes it comes a couple of hours later. So forgive me if this video is up a little later than we hoped. That's just, I think it's overloaded. Our system is overloaded, and that is it. Well, I'm super excited about this round, and I think you're going to be too. We're going to begin with number 90, and that is with Buzzin With Vee. Now, I have to tell you, I was super excited to get this package from Vee. Vee is a superb Maggie all-heart crafter. She is really, every project that I've watched of hers, either in other challenges or online, has just been expertly crafted. When I took this out, I almost fainted. This is her ATC packaging. So, to my swap partner, E. Johnson Woodson. This girl is a hoplop mess. This is expert level crafting, and you're about to be wowed. Get ready. You ready, y'all? Okay. I'm very honored to be able to present this, actually. I think Vee is an exceptional crafter, and this is the first time she's entered one of my challenges. And Vee, I'm really touched, actually. I'm super touched. And it seems we have a friend in common. And I should have guessed that. I just should have guessed that. All right, y'all, without further ado, I'm really excited to present this to you. If there ever was an aspirational project for me, being able to package something as well as this is one of them. So here we go. You ready? Let's start at the front. Even on my camera, I'm going to adjust the lighting a little because it matters, because I want you to see the details that went into this. So what you need to know is, see that shadow that's all the way around? That's stitching, y'all. So Vee's very careful. She picked like the same candy pink stitch as is in the Dolce. So in other words, it's the same color stitching all the way around. This is a soft pink satin bow with a beautiful gemmy in the middle. This loveliness that you're looking at is an unbelievable, it's so beautiful. It's a flower cut out, die cut out of the Dolce paper. That's built up. Then on top of that is gold roping, a piece of chipboard from the Dolce, which is a butterfly, more florals, some holographic, another holographic die cut, and this one's a heart. And then on top is the Dolce, the same matching Dolce cupcake. Look at that, with the little speckles. The spine just blows me away on this book. Look at this, y'all. This is something else. So obviously we have an eyelet inserted. I want you all to hear this. That's chipboard. It's beautifully constructed. Vee, your construction is drool worthy. That's what I'm gonna say. It is drool worthy, y'all. I'm like in awe. I'm seldom speechless, and I am almost speechless. Almost. Except I wanted to describe it to you, so I won't be. This is a Maggie Holmes heart. Notice that Vee inserted the eyelet into the chipboard. I will tell you that if your chipboard is as thick as this, and Vee's is at least 1/4 inch, you're gonna need a big bite. So to do this, you'd need a big bite. You couldn't just use the crocodile. I don't think it would go through. Maybe, but it would hurt your hand. And I think you'd need a big bite for that. So when we talked about the difference between a crocodile and a big bite, this is what you need a big bite for. The Maggie Holmes heart, love is die cut out of glitter paper and put down below. These are those matte gemmies in gold. They're very pretty and elegant. This is a strip cut from the paper pad, overlaid over glitter paper. Then what Vee did was she attached a large jump ring and created this amazing dangle. This is a laminated ticket, fussy cut out from, either fussy cut or cut out using a die from the paper collection. This is a stunning tassel. One thing about Vee, I also I like making tassels. I enjoy it. Vee makes some really beautiful tassels, and this is no exception. This is again the Dolce paper pad by Prima, and it's got a gold cap on it. And then Vee has built this darling little charm. It's just got like a little rose and 2 iridescent, really pretty iridescent gems with little spacers. Very elegant and simple, but just so like beautiful when you look at it all together. Look at that together. If Kayla's watching this, she's gonna faint. Sorry, girly. This is not, as much as I love packaging, I am not yet at the level to be able to make what you're about to see. That's what I'm gonna tell y'all. I know, I can see it right now. I'm gonna faint. The back pocket is a piece from Dolce again. Layered over that is the is a lovely strip of soft pink lace. In here is a laminated card. Oh, and it's a really nice note. And this says, "You are made of stardust and wishes and magical." This is one of my favorite pieces from the whole collection. Wow. All right, you ready? Yeah, you can see what I could see now. Now you know. Get ready. Get ready. Oh yeah, that's a pocket. That's a belly band made out of acetate. Yeah, I'm going to take it out because I think you're going to have to see it. Hold on. I don't want it to get stuck, y'all. Give me a sec. I have to be delicate. Can you imagine if I did anything to this? Ah! I have to be delicate. You know what? I'm not pulling on it. I want to show it to you, the pocket, but I also want to be very, very careful because I don't want anything to happen. Oh, phew. All right, now let me show it to you. So clearly she's used the same light blue. It's gorgeous as the stitching this time. Pink ribbon on the bottom. Inside is paper confetti in gold and the teal, my favorite kind of blue, Tiffany blue. Tiffany blue stitching. We have it pierced here. And these are look, Tree. So Tree made me some of these because Tree can crochet. And what is amazing that Vee has done is she's taken one of these crocheted hearts and attached it and turned it into a tassel that she's attached off of a jump ring. Those of you who can crochet, you can do this. It's amazing. That's why Tree made these for me. It's really a wonderful thing. And then it says Simply Magical on the front, which is a ticket. That's the pocket inside. And then, just so you see, that's the acetate belly band that holds that pocket. And I'm not going to show goodies because I was being very good this time, but I am going to show you the packaging of these goodies because I do think you should see the packaging. All right, do you see that? These are 4 acetate boxes. They each have a glittery gold Maggie Holmes heart on the front. Inside are nests built out of gold crinkle, and inside are all the goodies. And what Vee has done that's so special is she's gifted me the things used to make this book inside as goodies. See? So in other words, I've got little crocheted heart tassels that she's made for me, but she made them for me in miniature, y'all. I'm blown away by this. And she's made the dangles for me. This is an unbelievable, it's like to decorate a book. Do you see that? And notice how like everything is stitched. I want you to see this because this is an example of master crafting. So this is sewing all the way around. Every detail is all sewn. Everything is stitched. She hasn't left one thing unfinished. Everything is just expertly constructed. Even the grommet on this side, she didn't have to. Most people on the other side of their grommets don't do anything. In other words, the side that goes through the chipboard, the piercing side, you just usually worry about what we call the front side. But even Vee covers up the back side. That's very rare in anyone's crafts. That attention to detail, that level of attention to detail is mesmerizing. Phenomenal. And we haven't even done our ATC yet. That's just her packaging for the ATC. That's Buzzin With Vee, y'all. I'm telling you, I feel very honored to have your work in my hands. I've always said that I've thought your projects online are spectacular. But this is my first time being able to see them. And they're not just spectacular. They're inspiring, Vee. They're so inspiring. You make me want to overcome my issues with the sewing machine. I'm just wowed. All right, y'all. Moving on to the ATC. I'm truly moved. Like, this is impeccable work. So it's like so inspiring. It's so inspiring. All right. This is glittery gold cardstock. And I had to touch it like for a second just now because you added more glitter. So what's incredible is Vee's not only stitched on this, but she's actually added more iridescent, shiny gold glitter to it. I was like, this is pretty spectacular cardstock. And then I realized, oh, it's not just because it's glittery cardstock. It's because Vee has added extra sparkle to it. On here, what we have 1, 2, 3, 4, about 5 layers, different pieces from the Dolce collection, fussy cut out and layered up. So like you'll see the holographic layer. This says Dolce, but of course I knew what it was right away. This is a cupcake. Vee sewed on that cupcake. You won't be able to see it on my camera, but that is sewn. All the ephemera has hand stitching on it. And machine stitching. There, you can see it now. And that just adds some extra nice texture. This is a Tiffany blue bow. These are the gorgeous little sprigs of baby pearls. And down here we have 2 flowers. The 2 pink ones are glittered up. The yellow one, though, she left matte, and it's super pretty. And okay, so Vee's birthday is November 5th, but we don't know what your favorite candy is. And yet her favorite style of crafting is clean and simple, and she definitely can kill a Maggie craft. This is a prima dolce craft, but she can kill a Maggie craft too. I've seen her projects. Really phenomenal. Really phenomenal entry. Well, that was number 90, y'all. I gotta put this back with it. I don't want to get anything lost. Can you imagine? Let's go on to 91. And this darlingness came from Christina Lefler. Now, again, I'm going to show you. I'm so excited to show you this. I was so excited to get this. This is a double-sided ATC. So both sides can be shown. I had to look at this a hot minute when I was looking at it when I first took it out to prepare for tonight. Do you see all this work? See all that? Yeah, okay. So when I first took it out of its envelope to prepare for this video, I was like, that's really cool. I thought it was either ribbon or tape. No. All those gemmies, all those seed beads, all those little pieces were put on by hand. Isn't that magnificent? Yes, by hand. Take a look at them all. They were so well done, y'all. I thought it was a ribbon or a trim. Oh, Christina, I was so excited for you. This is beautiful. And it's an example of girly girl crafting, and I don't have many. So I was so excited to get this. And it's interesting because Christina's like, I only have a few things up on Instagram. Well, you know what? That's okay. I'm happy to have this. I think this is amazing. Okay, so we have a tool. Look at this, to take off and put in my book. How thoughtful is this? And it's this darling tool. I love making tool bows too. And she's attached it to this really nice, it's like a velvet clip. It's gorgeous. And used a lovely glittery silver ribbon for the middle because it matches and coordinates with this piece, which is really glittery and silver. And then behind, she's used the hot pink. So when she laid down all these gemmies, look at that. It's magical what you did. And then this is eyelash washi. It's nice to see us using our washi that we shouldn't have all bought so much of. So I'm really excited that in this round of ATCs, everyone's starting to use their washi. Because y'all know we have it. We got to use it. We got to use it up. This side, so we have Supremely Girly Girl, and then we flip it over, and this is why I love a double-sided. They're hard to do, though, y'all. They're very hard to do. And still get your information in. I mean, Christina did a great job because she hid her information in a tuck spot. But it is difficult to do these, to create 2 evenly artistic centers. And to present 2 different images means twice as much work, but she did the work. It's amazing. Behind here, by the way, this is nicely thicked up too. I should tell you that. It's several layers of cardstock. Over here, we have a die cut of hello, several gemmies, this lovely satin flower with a rhinestone, this gorgeous trim, daisy trim. This is the back side of that clip, which now we can take off. This says, treat yourself. And then we have this like gemmy heart and then this other satin flower. Look at that, y'all. So a great example of girly girl crafting. I was so excited. Double-sided. And this is from Christina Lefler. Thank you so much, Christina. I love it. I love it. Well, our next one. Oh, I'm sorry. It wasn't Christina who said that about Instagram. It was Cindy. That's right. Our next entry is from Cindy Gregory. So it was Cindy, forgive me, not Christina, who made the comment that she would like to have some more pieces up. But Cindy is on Instagram. And on Instagram, she is Cindy Gregory 986. This is such a beautiful, clean shabby. And I was so excited to get this. All right, y'all. Let's take a look at this gorgeous floral paper in the background. This too is thicked up, so it's several layers of cardstock. 3 pearls. This sentiment down below is being propped forward by using another layer of cardstock. And it says, with brave wings she flies. I couldn't believe that. And then we have a diamond-dusted butterfly over a rosette cut out from the same paper pad that's shabby, and this gorgeous silver thread. But the looping you did on this is really it's spot on. It's beautiful. I loved it. Look how pretty this is, y'all. Just take a look for a moment. Oh, I could stare at this for a long time. Yeah. This is Cindy Gregory, y'all. I loved it, Cindy. Loved it. No two are the same. Isn't that amazing? Like, so you can have like 5 shabby people in the same room or 5 Maggie makers. They'll be different, I promise you. Our next one is a Maggie all heart maker. Oh yes, this is Nathalie Baker. Get ready. All my Maggie folks are gonna lose it. I know. Look at that, y'all. All right. Beautifully thicked up. Like, just beautifully thicked up. I thought, okay, so let's start at the bottom. We're going to start from the bottom up. We have the all heart signature pentagram. We have the hay in the holographic. I know, it's amazing. We have the peace out. We have the coffee cup propped up on a pop dot. We have the teeny little star with the teeny little gemmy drops. Look at those, y'all. Like that. Thank goodness you can see them. They're really teeny. Over here we have a little glittery silver heart. The XOXO is propped forward, and that's on a pop dot, and underneath that is a little camera. Now, can you see the shape of this is iridescent threading. Can you see the shape? I was so impressed with this, Nathalie. It's a simple detail, but boy, does it make a difference. Okay, y'all, I don't know if you can tell my camera, but this is in the shape. Instead of doing like our usual, let's put some threads behind something, Nathalie turned it into a flower. Yeah, look at that. Those are flower. Let me see if I can show you. Flower petals. Very well done. I was like, wow, girly, this is amazing. Yeah, flower petals. So, you know, it's interesting because we looked at V's, right? And this is the same kind of crafting. But see, in the hands of different people, it becomes a different work of art. It's magical. I told you, this is my favorite challenge of all time. Of all time. All right. Now, let's go on to the Blessed Crafter. Are you ready? Try not to faint. So I have mentioned on here that Lizzie and I are both in love with this particular paper pad. I'm going to tell you that this ATC came in this case that might help you guess what paper this is. What case is that, y'all? That's the Wizard of Oz paper pad that Lizzie and I both, what Lizzie Presents and I both are in love with. I almost fainted. This came from the Blessed Crafter, and it also came with a Happy Meal that you'll be seeing this week. This was unbelievable. Look at this casing. So we call these an envelope box. And this one was built by hand. It has the gorgeous green gemmies for the witch. And there are the witch's boots. Oh, yes. And there's the witch. And it says Wicked. And the other side is the postcard with the postmark. And that's my name in paint. Is that not remarkable? This is going to have a very special home on my shelf. It's going to have a very special home. And look at the delicate lace. Look at that. Is that not remarkable? And that was the case. The ATC is going to go in my binder. The case is going on my shelf. All right, y'all. Get ready. Look at this darlingness. You told the whole story in every element you chose. I couldn't believe it. It was really something. And, all right, let's start. This is for the witch. The green glitter is for the witch. There's Dorothy. And the sentiment says, and your little dog too. Hey! Yeah, it's amazing. Now, what is really incredible about this is that this is so thick. If I threw this at something, like if I threw this at like an egg, it would break the egg. This is a book construction with a surprise. So it's an interactive book. And it's an ATC. So we have the pieces from the collection layered up on chipboard. We've got gold threading behind. Notice that the piece behind here is all distress stained. And you can see it and it's been really elegantly done. Look at this. It's so elegant. And everything is layered forward. And then when you flip it around, this is the Blessed Crafter's information. She used a piece of the chipboard for the pocket. I love these florals. They've been distress stained. I also love that you use moss. It gives it so feels like the Wizard of Oz because you use moss instead of regular greenery. Up here we have another distressed floral. More moss greenery. The information is in a mini envelope that she crafted out of more paper from the paper pad. This is tied closed because I'm going to show you why in a minute. I hope I'm right. We're going to find out. This is green jemmies all the way down. Now, it looks like I'm just supposed to pull it, but I hope I'm right. I am right. And I want to study this now to know how you made this. Look at that. Somewhere over the rainbow, folks. I'm telling you. If that doesn't inspire y'all, I don't know what's going to. Do you see this tree? Tree, look. Wow. Whew. Sorry, y'all. I just when I'm mesmerized, I'm mesmerized. And this is something else. This is the Blessed Crafter. I'm putting all of these really talented folks down below. I highly suggest that you invest some time in getting to know this community because there's inspiration everywhere. Everywhere. All right, y'all. We've got one more. And I really was excited that you sent this in. Because what have I been talking about on here? That there are some people who can use one piece of ephemera and make a beautiful work of art, right? Oh my goodness, I'm so excited to show this to you. And I'm excited that this is the one that's going to end this round. This is Jennifer McDonald. And she calls this beachcomber. Look at this beautifulness. Now, when I could stare at this forever, y'all. This is gorgeous, clean crafting. It is so elegant and well composed. That is a Polaroid of a beach, and it so reminds me of my home down south. There is netting behind that makes you think of the pier. There's a tiny paper clip, and it says Beachcomber on it. And then that's the picture's propped forward in real life, and that is a glittery starfish. Simple and so elegant. And this is from Jennifer McDonald, y'all. Wow. This was quite a round. I think this has just become my ultimate favorite challenge. I think I want to make this an annual, if not maybe biannual, because I was just thinking about it, like how fun this would be to do as like a Halloween challenge too, or a Christmas challenge, but maybe Halloween. I'm just thinking it through. What I like is what Sheila and I were chit-chatting back and forth via this platform, actually. We were commenting back and forth, but we both love ATCs because they're small works of art that you can put into a binder. And you have to remember, my place is small here, but I'm going to be able to pull these out and sit with them over and over again. And they all get stored in one binder. So I've ordered the mixed media binder, and I'm excited to do the cover for this and to date it, and they're all going to find their home in there. Right now they're in what I call a temporary binder, just so that they stay organized, which is like an ordinary binder. But I love that they can be stored that way. And I just think this has been the most inspiring challenge, and I'm going to continue to be inspired by it in all the months ahead. Because every time I need inspiration, all I have to do is open the binder, and all your work is there. I'm going to put all these super talented crafters down below. You certainly want to get to know them. A special thank you to each and every one of you for participating and supporting. I loved everything, and I'm sure everyone else did too. All right, y'all. I'll be back on, maybe, depending upon the internet. If not, a video will be uploaded for tomorrow, and that's going to be Happy Meal, y'all. All right. Take real good care. Bye for now.